we are testing the F150 Lightning's hands-free driving, and we'll also be showing you how to sort of gauge your range so you don't have range anxiety. We're trying to get to the cottage this weekend. It is Easter, and we got a cottage to fix up. And with it being Easter, we wish you all a very happy Easter, and do watch your speed, because this is the big weekend for police making really their month's budget in tickets. So watch your speed, drive reasonably, and stay tuned, because we're covering how the Blue Cruise works. Is it good? It's actually gotten a lot better, so watch to find out what you need to do to make sure that when you get your vehicle, it stays up to date, functions properly, and you get to actually have the best available system, because this system was not working very well for us, and now I'm actually pretty impressed with the change. We've got the hands-free driving. So far, I can normally get it to work for about 2 to 3 kilometers. Just to think I'm not looking at the road, so that's why I'm not looking at the camera right now. I really want to test how long can we get this to work. System's good. It lets you know it goes blue, so this is how the system works. Down near the bottom, a little off center right, you've got the little blue icon, and that's letting you know we're in
it's
bumpy road, but we barely feel anything. So you can go back to covering that. So right now we're using 46 kilowatts an hour on a 130 kilowatt battery from what you can see. Doing the test, can we make it to the cottage? In this weather, we'll have to probably stop and charge, because we've got about 3 hours to go for there and back. So it's great. You can do easy, quick math to know whether you're going to make your destination or not. We're going to get off the highway where you use a lot more battery. Right now on the highway, we're using about 46, 47 kilowatts an hour on a 130 kilowatt battery. So that's bad news bears. That doesn't work. But we're on the highway in the passing lane. So if we get off and do the back roads, we'll have less distance to cover. Take a little longer, but we'll probably cut down from what I've been observing to about 30 kilowatts an hour. And we'll be letting go of the pedal more often. When you let go of the accelerator, you've got those secondary, smaller electric motors, which are used for generating electricity. They're used to work as a generator. The big electric motor, well, that's to be sort of like an e-torque, an electric torque motor. So that's for turning the wheels. But the other smaller motors are for charging your 12-volt battery and charging up those big batteries. So they're the ones that create resistance without braking. It's electric motor resistance. So the electric motor, the smaller one, creates resistance to help recharge the battery. But it's great so far. I'm surprised. The system's been getting better. I've actually had an upgrade, an over-the-air program. So of course I had to download Ford Pass, connect the vehicle to Ford Pass, and also connect the vehicle to my house Wi-Fi. But I've had an upgrade. You know what? The Blue Cruise has been going, well, now I can see a lot better since, because when I first got the vehicle, I couldn't do more than about 1 kilometer. It was a joke. It was about 1, sometimes 2 minutes, and it would shut off. But yesterday I even ate a sub in the vehicle, often looking down at my lap in the vehicle, kept going, didn't take the Blue Cruise off. So I love over-the-air updates, so don't forget, download Ford Pass. It's completely free. You'll also want to activate the vehicle. You know, you take a little photo of your barcode serial number on the side door. It goes into your Ford Pass. Once you've got that in your Ford Pass, you press activate. So Marie's video, Marie covered how to connect Ford Pass, so I'll let you check that out. But once you've done that, and you've connected your vehicle to your Wi-Fi off your home, overnight, you'll get these over-the-air updates that just make the vehicle better. They fix the vehicle, so this is definitely a lot better. I can't believe how long we've gone. So don't worry about electric technology. It's the power is incredible. The Lightning, the comfort is by far the most comfortable vehicle I've ever driven, and I've actually owned 70-some vehicles. So you can imagine I've driven hundreds of vehicles. This is by far the most comfortable. Now, I did take eyes off the road, so Ford, you got me there. Fair enough, telling me to put my hands back on the road. But soon it's going to go back into, when it's yellow, that means it's lane centering technology, but you have to keep a hand on the wheel. Now it's just gone blue. I can take hands off and it'll drive, but I do need to look at the road, which I would like a little bit more time in which I'm allowed to, talk to my wonderful partner in crime, talk to the wife, look her in the eyes while talking to her. You do really need to keep your eyes on the road. They allow, you know, quick little breakaways from the road, but not for that long. So I hope this helps everyone. Now, Marie, do you think I've got everything covered, or should I cover something more?
No, we have everything, I guess. So it's fun because sometimes it turns and we feel the car turns itself. So yeah, that's special. We never see that often. I guess we're here now.
Yeah, but that's where we are these days, and it's pretty impressive technology. It's easy to know how far you're going to get if you know how long you're going to be driving for. And also you can even put it in the system. You can drop your destination in the system and they'll help you know whether you're going to make it. They'll let you know where you can get off the highway to, you know, go and get a quick charge. Of course, you don't want to ever let your vehicle go below 15%. When you're below 15% charge, it charges very slowly. And now it's also going to charge, of course, very slowly, not starting at 80%, but at 90%. It's really going to kick back the amount of power that the vehicle is willing to take, and that's about protecting the battery. Ford wants to avoid fires, so no fast charging from the 0 to 15% level on the battery, and after the 90%, even if you're connected to a very powerful charger, the vehicle will only take a very small charge. So you want to be keeping yourself between that 15 to 90% zone when you're doing a bit of long haul driving. Now soon we will hopefully have electricity at the cottage, but for now we don't have electricity at the cottage. So we've got an hour and a half drive there, no electricity, and an hour and a half drive back. So let's see if we make it. I'm thinking if we do enough slower zones, 120 is not the best, but if we 120 kilometers an hour, but if we can get into 70 kilometer an hour zones, or let's say about 50 miles per hour, that's sort of the sweet spot for getting to where you need to go, but not using up too much battery power. Of course, we did turn down the heat on the vehicle, so better to use the heated seats and leave the vehicle cool than to try to keep the whole cabin warm. So I hope these tips and tricks have been useful. Of course, we could have helped ourselves out by preconditioning the battery. That's when you heat up the vehicle before going, and we only did that for about 10 minutes. We probably could have benefited from doing that for more like 20 minutes. Make sure that the battery also has time to warm up, because we're at freezing temperatures today. So until next time, Marie, I'll let you sign off.
Yeah, we wish you more cars and more power.
Take care.